Hello everyone, this is a quick demo on how we can make a purchase order with Requisition in iQ-Metallika ERP software. So for this, you need to open up your Google browser and type in a URL which is login.iqmetallika.com. You can see login.iqmetallika.com here. Once you log in, you can see our login home page. Now every user of iQ-Metallika have his or own login ID and password which is given by admin department to them. You need to enter your unique ID and password here. I'm typing in mine. After that, just keep pressing enter button and select the company name and the site and the year in which you want to enter details. Now our next step is to enter the module in which we want to enter. So in this we'll make PO which comes under procurement. So I'm selecting procurement management. Now press enter and this is our procurement management home page. So when I move to the left hand side, we can see transactions over here. I click the transactions and I can see different type of transactions here. So when I select PO, because we are going to make a PO in this order, in this video. So now our next step is to enter into the insertion mode button, because whenever we are going to make a new data entry into the iQ-Metallika system, we need to enter insertion mode button, because without pressing this button we are not able to save our data. So when I click this, my form is highlighted now. So this video is with Requisition, so I should select with the Requisition radio button here. So when I press this, my form is with the Requisition highlighted. You can see in the bottom the Requisition code is highlighted now. So deal code is something which is generated by the system automatically, and press enter. And now you need to select the date. So let's say we are going to make PO on 30 September. Alright, so I'll press enter. I select 30 and the date comes here. Now the deal type, there are 3 different deal types. You should select according to your deal. When you are purchasing locally, you should select domestic. When you are importing, you should select import, and when you are doing purchase within 2 different states, you should select interstate. So I'm selecting domestic. Now our next step is to select the currency. So when I'm purchasing locally, my currency would be INR because I'm not importing. Now our next step is to select the vendor name. So I'm typing in here. You can select by scrolling it in downward or just type in the find button. So I'm typing in the find button. Let's say Pioneer. So I'm selecting this. Now you should enter the payment date. Let's say it's 30, and when I press enter again, I can select the list of furnace. So here is, in my list there is only one item, so I'm selecting this. Just keep on pressing enter button and select different kind of options. Alright, so here I'm selecting city Ahmedabad. Now the broker name and the PO reference number. So in this you should select a unique, you should enter a unique PO reference number for your reference. Again press enter and the list of requisition codes open up. Now drag it to the right side and drag it to the downward, and you should select your requisition code according to the item code or the detail. So let's say we are making PO for this requisition, so I'm selecting this, and you can see the difference. Formerly here all the columns in this portion are empty. So when I select this, you can see this will fill automatically. When I select this, all the details come here automatically. Now our next step is to enter the rate here. So let's say for grease the rate is 153. Alright, and for the hydraulic oil the rate is 142. And again I just click this portion and the cursor come here and I enter all the rates, and you can see automatically here the amount is calculated. So when I press enter, my system will ask, do you want to add records? I'll say no, because I have already entered my details. So it would take me to the charge detail. Now charge detail are something we all know. These are the taxes which are applicable on our purchase. When I am purchasing locally or when I am purchasing interstate, there should be some predefined tax payable government rule. So we should select these charges according to your deal. So firstly I'm removing this because I'm giving a demo. I would take charges randomly. So let's say I remove all the charges and only the basic rate should be there because it can't be removed. So when I press enter, my system will ask, do you want to add more records? I'll say yes. Now again press enter and I'll type in here and select my tax. Let's say it's VAT. So now I select VAT. Let's say VAT on sales 5%. I select this, and the next step is very important. Every time you are taking or you are entering different type of taxes, you should change here from amount to percentage, and there should be a plus sign, and again press enter, and here you should select basic rate. Now again enter, and you should enter a charge value here, that should be 5. Now again press enter, and my system would ask, do you want to add record? Let's say yes, and add another record. Let's enter CST. So here I'm typing CST. Now you can see different type of CST here. So let's say CST at 2% sales. I select this, and again I need to change here percentage. Again enter, and the basic rate. Now in this column you should enter the charge value. It should be 2 here. Now again press enter, and it will ask, do you want to add more records? I'll say no. So it will take me to the document detail. In the document detail you can add all the document details when you are importing. Now next is payment terms and conditions. If you have any additional defined payment terms and conditions, you can add it here. And in the item specifications column you can enter all the specifications of the different kind of items you are purchasing. Alright, so our next step is to calculate our amount payable. So I'll just go here to the calculate button and press this, and you can see all the amount would calculate it automatically. I came to item detail. You can see the amount here is this, and when I go to charge detail, here are my taxes that are calculated. So our next step is to save our record. So when I go to upside, I can see a floppy button over here. You can see this is a floppy button. This is for saving my data. So when I press this, my system was asked, do you want to save record? I'll say yes, and my record is saved. So this is how you can make a PO with Requisition and iQ-Metallika ERP software. Hope this video would help you.